Hello guys, my name is Savior. Welcome to my channel. Today we're here in my redstone world and we're going to be looking at some awesome rotating furnace arrays. So here we've got 50 furnaces arranged in this pattern, and we've got a dual item pickup using hoppers that pick up iron out of both of these shulkers there. Now this is just for the sake of convenience. You could have a double chest here, and it also has automatic fuel pickup right here. And this furnace will smelt in excess of 15,000 items per hour. You can see it pouring in here 2 at a time. We've got dual pickup underneath. The hoppers just keep up with it at 9,000 items per hour, and it works very well. And if you look carefully, there's always an item in there that needs to be cooked. So there's 2 items here. It goes around. There's still an item here. All right, still going to be here, and there's an item here just finishing right before it gets filled up with a new item. So there's never any waste. It's always constantly smelting. And then this is our mechanism here that makes the furnace piston rotate. And then if you want to get crazy, we won't be building this one here today, but this guy here smelts in excess of 35,000 items per hour. And it smelts so fast, as a matter of fact, that I had to do some creative thinking with the hopper lines. But have a look at this. Look how fast this is coming in. Like, it is absolutely insane. I think it smelts an entire stack in about 6 or 7 seconds. How insane is that, right? So anyways, let's get on with the tutorial. Alright, so first I want to give credit where credit is due. What I've done here is I've combined 2 awesome designs by 2 awesome creators, and I'll be linking their channels in the description. What I've done is I've used part of Dom Quantum's rotating furnace design that he's worked very hard on, and I've also used Joker Redstone Design's hopper distribution system for his ultimate furnace, and combine them together into this great mashup into what I think is, for me, the ultimate furnace. Those guys are awesome, and they definitely deserve a subscription from you guys. Go check out their channels. They're going to be in the description. Alright, let's start. Alright, first thing we're going to want to do is lay down a line of pistons, 10 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to want to put a chest down here. I'm just going to do a little bit of temporary business here, like this. Alright. And then we're going to run a double line of hoppers, equally as long. Also, guys, don't even attempt building this unless you have an iron farm. I know it's incredibly hopper heavy. I didn't go for economy here. I went for efficiency, right? So that's your first step. The next step would be to place your pistons facing upwards like this. We're going to go, again, 10 wide. Just like that. Alright. Next, let's extend these lines. Let's extend this line by 2 blocks. And then we're going to come down 1 block, like this, and extend that 2 blocks out and then all the way across. Now we're going to put redstone dust all the way across here, and all the way across here on top of our pistons, just like that. Alright, next we're going to want to lay out our furnaces, so we're going to do 1 row just like this. And then we're going to come along and have a temporary block and do another row behind it. just like that. We're going to have another gap there, another row just like it, all the way along again. All right. And then last, we're going to need a double row like this. Okay, all the way along. And you should have something that looks like this. Next step, we're going to take some pistons. And we're going to come across the back like this. And go all the way along once more. Just like that. Alright, so that's going to push this way. Now we need a row piston that pushes down. So one more temporary block. This one's a bit tricky. Hopefully we can stand here and do it. Yep, that'll work. Okay, and we're going all the way across again. One more. Alright, so this should be what you have so far. Alright, this is where it gets expensive. We're going to do a triple row of hoppers. Now, if anybody can come up with a cheaper way of doing this, you let me know. The issue is that we need to be able to power this line of pistons and these blocks here to block the hoppers. Alright? So you let me know in the comments if you've got a better way of doing this. So we're going to do triple hoppers all the way across the top, and then we'll come back. Alright, so we're on this side of the machine. We've got 4 temporary blocks that I've placed there, and we're going to run 2 lines of hoppers going into each other like this, all the way to the back, and we're going to extend them by 2. Let's do the other side, and I'll come back. Alright, now that that's done, we can break these 2 blocks. Now we need to get fuel to our furnace. So we're going to double hopper over here, all the way along. Just like that. We're going to place one more hopper on top. Alright. Now we need to be able to fill it up. So let's place a block here and a temporary block there. We're going to run a line sideways. Just like that. And again, we're going past it 2 hoppers, just like that. And then we can break our temporary block. Alright, we're just going to pop a chest here for fuel. You could do a double chest if you want. And we're going to pop another chest here for your smeltables. Next, let's run a couple of lines of block, just like this. And I'm going to do redstone right here, redstone dust. And we're going to run a line. We're going to run a line on this side. Try not to make a mess. I'm going to put redstone dust here as well. We can also put redstone dust on top of our pistons. And we're going to run another line over here for our fuel pickup. Just like that. What this is going to do, guys, is allow equal item distribution. These blocks will be powered, and the items will come along here until they reach comparator here on the end. And that's what's going to allow the items to flow down into the furnaces. So we're going to put a comparator here, here, and here. Now we need some more solid blocks, just like that. And we take our repeaters and put them on here, here, and here. And now we need a few more solid blocks, just like this. Alright. Now we're going to take our glass and go up 1 block, up 1 block, and once again, And we're gonna run this along here. This doesn't matter exactly how long it is. I just go for the center, just like that. Okay, and let's place redstone dust along here. We're gonna repeat that with these two and come back. And now we're going to need some pistons. Regular pistons work fine. You can have sticky if that's what you have. It doesn't matter. I'm going to place an upside down piston here. Then we're going to take obsidian, place it there. Doesn't have to be crying obsidian. Okay, and we're going to place a torch here and here. And this torch here should go out. And this torch should stay lit, blocking the hoppers. Let's do a small modification here. I like to place the piston in this way. I think it looks nicer. So let's go like that. Okay, doesn't actually matter which way you put it, but that's the way that I think it looks best. So put our torch back on there, just like that. Now we're going to add a piston like that on each end of these lines where the chest is. So I'm going to do the 2 spots there and come right back. In the middle here, if you want to save an obsidian piece, you could just put a regular block there and it'll work either way because nothing can push this. Right? And then you put your torch on top, just like that, and here. And that's what you should have so far. Alright, we're going to start working on making this bad boy rotate. So let's do a temporary block there, piston facing this way, just like that, and an obsidian block again. I love using these soft piston versions, by the way. They work really well for everything. You could say I put that stuff on everything. So we're going to put a couple of solid blocks here. Now one redstone dust there, and a repeater on 4 ticks. Alright, we're going to take another piston and come under here and put it like that. Then we're going to take another piston, put it in like this. We're going to go obsidian here, redstone block here, torch here, dust there, just like that. Now over here, we're going to put a repeater on 3 ticks. Then we're going to come underneath here, come out this way, just like that. And we're going to take redstone dust over here. We're going to take another repeater, put it here, dust over here, and we're going to put that one on 4 ticks. Just like that. Okay. Now there's only one thing left to do. How this entire thing will start is with the items flowing through here. So we need to fire off the first row that pushes the furnaces this way. So let's just take some extra blocks here, some solid blocks. I'm going to make a bit of a staircase down to these pistons here. There you go. Hopefully that's not too confusing. And we're going to take our redstone dust and go all the way across like this. Like that. And when the items flow through, it'll fire the comparator, fire the repeater, get this first row of pistons pushing the furnaces across. And shortly after that, this torch will power off, powering this torch on, which will power this redstone dust, firing these pistons downwards. Almost at the same time, this redstone block will come down, lighting up this torch, making the pistons fire, sending furnaces back around this way. And after that one, because of the delay here, we got 3 ticks on that one and 4 ticks here. this one right here should fire next. So let's just do a quick test and see what happens. And hopefully I don't look like a fool. And I look like a fool. Alright, I found the mistake. This piston here is supposed to be a sticky piston. So let's just put that back like that. And then we're going to try again. Make sure that we're right. And there you go. Hope you guys saw that. Let's do it again just so that you can. Anyways, it's working. Okay. Alright, what's left? So there's one more thing left to do. Because the furnaces will only rotate when they receive items, you have to have a flushing circuit for when it no longer receives items up here. So we're just going to build a simple clock right here. Alright, so we're going to do this, and this, and this, just like that. I'm going to take this guy, and we can go bye-bye. Then we're going to take block there, put redstone dust here and here. And we're going to need one more block right there. We're going to take our torch, put it here, take a repeater, put it on 4 ticks, repeater here, put it on 4 ticks, and then you can see there it's making everything cycle. Then we can put our lever here, or we could even put it here if you wanted, so that it'd be easier to reach. And we could just turn the whole thing off, just like that. So there's only one more thing left to do, is to give her a test. So let's grab some fuel and some something to cook, and we'll try it out. Alright, first thing we're going to do is come around here and put some fuel in here. We'll let it distribute a little bit, so you'll see the this torch here will turn off. I'll make that guy flash, and it'll turn off the dust and everything there. You can see what's happening there. So when the items reach the end of the hopper, it lights up this comparator, and then the repeater here that transfers a signal up here turns the torch off, unpowers these blocks here, and allows the fuel to go in the furnace, right? And then what's happening here is this torch is interrupting the flow of items just momentarily while the items drop down in there. So let's put our smeltables in there. Everything should work great. Start. And, you should see them light up after it goes around a few times. There you go. So about every 4 seconds, an item cycles through and goes down, and it activates the system. What happened to you? Oh, you've got a redstone block inside. We'll get rid of that. That's when we were testing. Get rid of that, and those guys should light up now when they go around. Let's see here. There you go. She's lit. And she's lit. Everything works. Let's see our item pickup. Make sure that works as well. It looks like it's working just fine. Coming in 2s and 3s. And yeah, one of the things I like to do, and I learned this from Joe, is he likes to put glass up here, just so that stuff can't fall in here. Right? And then you don't have that headache. And we can do the same thing up here. Just like that. And I think it looks nice when you put a solid block there. Just like that. And we're done. So when your furnace stops, just remember, you've got to flick this lever here, and it's going to make the whole thing rotate a few times and empty out. And when you're done that, you just flick it off and pick up your stuff and have a nice day. Enjoy your 15,000 items smelted per hour. Alright, so big thank you to Dom Quantum and J0ekerz for letting me borrow their ideas and combining them into something pretty awesome. I mean, obviously I had to, you know, arrange everything and make everything work and figure out a great way to make the furnace rotate, but, you know, those guys deserve a lot of credit. They have some pretty awesome furnaces on their own, and this is basically my take by combining both of their designs. So if you'd like me to, I could make a tutorial on the big boy over there. Let me know down in the comments, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.